Hey! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm just going to get straight on into it. So today's video is kindly sponsored by OUFER Jewellery. So if you don't know, OUFER is a body jeweler website and their jewellery is stunning. I was obviously kindly gifted all these pieces that I'm going to show you right now, and it was so hard. It was honestly so difficult to just be able to pick like so many pieces, because honestly I could have shopped and shopped and shopped and shopped. As you know, I'm obviously an absolute lover of my jewellery, but my piercings, I love my piercings. I love my ear piercings. I love changing up my jewellery. I love stacking my earrings. I love it. They do drumroll rings, eyebrow rings, nipple, tongue, lip rings, belly rings and piercings, nose rings, nose studs, cartilage. They do 40k gold, sterling silver, titanium, and the list goes on. I have 4 pieces here. I'm actually want to show you this, and I also have a nose ring, but the nose ring is actually too big, like the actual like size. It's not the diameter, it's like the girth. It's not the girth either, is it? You know what I mean? You know, like the actual hole? Yeah, well, it's a wee bit too big. So, do you know what? Actually, I would say because their jewellery as well is also quite versatile, I'm just going to stick it in my ear. I think it would look stunning up here, because I do have my industrial done where it's like the big bar, but I took that out ages ago, and I've just had these as 2 separate piercings. So I've always had this wee hoop up here, so I think it'll go really well up there. This is the wee box. If I just slide it out, here we have the nose ring. The fact that it's gold and then it has like just like the wee diamond details, I think that's really nice actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out and I'm going to change it, and then I'll show you what it looks like in and everything. Of course I put nails on the night before I do something like this. You see the way it's quite loose here, but if it was going to be on my nose it would be quite snug, but I love it because it's still quite snug as well. Like there's still a wee bit of movement there, but oh, it's so cute, love it. So the next 3 pieces I have are actual ear piercings, and these 3 pieces of jewellery are also quite versatile in the fact that you can actually wear them in your conch, helix, like kind of like here or even here if you really wanted to, or like up here, or you know, you get my drift. This is really off topic, but I love the packaging. It just comes in like this wee plastic box, but this is kind of like, it's like nearly like cling film, but it just means that whenever you actually open it up, like the jewellery doesn't slip and slide all over the place, if that makes sense. This one here is the crystal carved vine helix ear stud. So I was thinking that this could look really nice in here, just like this wee stud. I have like this wee chain like kind of like connected to my last hole here and this one, so I was thinking that this would look really nice up there. So we'll try it and see. I actually quite like that. I think it looks pretty different. It looks stunning. Or even like if you're pierced up here or even on this flat bit, how nice would that look? So do you know what, I'm actually going to take this out and try on some of the other ones, and then I'm actually going to try this in this side to see how it also looks. Okay, so I didn't realise that the last 2 piercings were actually the same but in different colours, so that's actually quite nice, you know. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to try the rose gold one first. So as you can see, like it's a wee dangly one and it's beautiful. It's so cute. Like they have such a different array of styles of jewellery. They have like really nice timeless pieces and also like really nice quirky pieces as well, and like some rude ones. And just really different quirky jewellery, piercing jewellery for literally anywhere. But this is of course the dangle helix stud, and this is in the rose gold shade. Oh, I really want to get more piercings so I can wear all of these. This one here, hear me out. Imagine if you got up here pierced, right? And one of these dangly ones in it. I love how this earring here is just like hanging. So again, it's really pretty, absolutely beautiful. I think it would look beautiful, like as I was saying, like if in here was pierced, or even like in here, like in at your conch or anything. Just waiting for my camera to focus. And then of course this is the exact same piercing, only this is the silver one. I've actually went on ahead and put the rose gold one on this side. So that's what that looks like. I feel like this is a very boring ear. I really need to get something like up around here. I was actually thinking of getting like here done and popping this one up here. How nice would that be? And then of course this one, I've actually obviously just kept the wee hoop in there. I absolutely love this wee hoop. Then I just kept this one here, and then because this is the silver one, I've also put the wee dangly silver one here as well. How nice are they? I really hope I've done the same to you guys, but this video has actually made me really want to go and get more piercings. But how stunning are those wee pieces of jewellery? So, so pretty. And they were also kind enough to give me a discount code for you guys, so that'll also be linked and listed down below in the description box. And have we noticed on their website, their pieces of jewellery are just so, so cool. And now just getting into the makeup. As soon as I seen this makeup look, I knew I had to recreate it. So this makeup look is inspired by Shannick. So I'm so sorry if you can't see it, but it's just like this really nice gold glitter eye with green graphic liner. But I'm also going to kind of try and add my wee twist and quirk to it, so it isn't like completely identical. But just to let you know that it is inspired by Shannick. So prep my skin first. I'm going to take the Be Perfect Perfection Primer. This is the Champagne Glow shade. Ah, my hair is that tight that anytime I move my face it hurts. This primer is so nice. And then for foundation, taking the HNB Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. I take the shade LF9W. Don't be alarmed by the shade. I'm obviously using this shade to match my neck, but I have no fake tan left on my face. Fake tan never seems to last long on my face. Honest to goodness. Maybe like 2-3 days max. And I'm just blending this in with my Il Makiage foundation brush. So once I'm finished applying it with the brush, I just like to finish off blending it in with a sponge. Vive, I can never remember the name of this concealer. Modern Radiance Concealer. I'm just going to take a wee bit of that and boop boop. And a wee bit of my chin as well. I take the shade Light 2. Oh, I don't know why I was going to put that on my nose. I don't put concealer on my nose. I'm going to take the Chai foundation and contour stick from Primark just to do a wee bit of bronzing to the skin. And I like to take this on my BK Beauty 109 brush. I love this wee brush for applying and blending my cream bronzer. I have a discount code for BK Beauty down below as well, by the way. I feel like I need to do a full face of Primark makeup. It's been so long since I've tried anything from Primark makeup wise. Here's the thing, I don't have a local Primark. I have to go like so many miles away in nearly every direction to get to a local Primark. So it's always a bit of a drive to get to one. Ballymena, that would be the closest one to me. Or Derry. But definitely Ballymena. And like, let's be honest, if you know anything about Ballymena Primark, it really ain't that great. It's hit or miss, right? It's alright. It's not too bad. I'm back loving my Hourglass powder. This is the Veil Translucent powder. And it's so good. I've just, as of recently, been back using it again. And I don't know why I stopped. It's just a really nice, lightweight, like soft powder. I don't really know how to explain it really well. Anastasia G set, just kind of soak up any of that excess powder. I'm taking a mixture between two highlighter. Absolute brain fart. This one from e.l.f. and Be Perfect. This is the She's Passionate blush from Patrick Ta. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion Bronzer. You don't really hear of Makeup Forever makeup anymore, do you? Or maybe I'm just living under a rock. But I remember whenever this bronzer came out, it was just, everybody wanted this bronzer. Okay, so I feel like I just needed to go off camera and just do this eye and see where I was going with it. So this is kind of what I've got. I just prepped my lids with the, this is a brush, the P. Louise eyeshadow base. I took the shade Rumor 02. And for my palette, Earthy palette from Beauty Bay, and I'm going to start with this shade here. Taking it on a wee short shader brush, I'm going to start to pack this on the outer corner first of all. Also bringing it up to the crease as well, whenever there's like barely any product left on my brush, just using like wee pat motions. I'm just going to kind of disperse and spread that shadow among the outer corner and the crease. Taking this Buff and Blend brush, I'm going to go into the exact same shade. Just using pattern motions again. Just to pack on a wee bit more of that shade. And I'm now going to start and do my circular motion blending at the outer corner. Bringing it up round into the crease and blending it to the inner crease. But I'm not going to be going in to my inner crease down here. I'm going to be keeping it quite high, just as if I'm going straight across. There is nothing I love more than a green smoky eye. See, with the exact same brush, whenever there's like barely any product left on it, I'm going to go to this shade next, and I'm just going to use this shade and just introduce it quite lightly. Kind of help with my blending of that first shade. This is honestly the best wee brush for blending. I'm so disappointed that I cannot get this brush anymore. It's from Buff and Blend, and obviously like Buff and Blend has closed down now, and it's there at BB22. But it's honestly the best. I think whenever I had my first meeting with Buff and Blend, whenever I was first starting my plan and my collaboration, my brushes, I think I brought this brush with me. I was like, I want this brush. And then it was like, well, we were kind of hoping that we were going to make different brushes, like different styles, instead of just kind of introducing into your brush collection something we already have individually. So that's why I obviously created my own brushes then, but this is a good one. What shade was I swatched? I think it was this one, really easy. Look how beautiful that is. And then this one. And then this one. Oh, aren't they beautiful? So nice. So I actually couldn't decide on what shimmer shade to use, so I think I used two. So first off, took this one, and then I'm going to top it with this one, so a mixture of both really. I will never understand why this happens. I get no fallout whatsoever whenever I'm doing this eye off camera, but see, once I start filming, the fallout is literally streaming. So just applying this shade, just going in with pattern motions, so it's not only just going to apply the shadow, but it's going to be like blending it as well. And then just patting it over to the outer corner, crease. And then going in with that second shade. This shade here is called Rye. And it's kind of like a champagne-y silver, but it has like the tiniest wee tinge of green in it. I know I did say that this video was kind of like somewhat inspired by ShanXO, but I've went completely opposite to what she's done, apart from the liquid liner. Like literally the only thing that I've actually copied completely is the graphic liner. For the graphic liner, I'm taking these two from Colourpop. This is in the shade Hype Up, so it's kind of like a dark turquoise colour. This one is Mint Frappe. Frappe? Like a frappuccino? I don't know. I'm not a coffee drinker. And that's obviously this really light teal shade. So I'm now going to go kind of back on my wing again, the top line, and I'm just going to go and skip up around the crease. Okay, we're just going to have to ignore the fact that my liner, my graphic liner, is all over the place. Higgledy-piggledy. My two eyes are completely different. Off camera there, I just done my lips. I used the Vive lip liner in the shade Bark and More Creamer Please by Just Colours. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to OUFER for sponsoring the first portion of today's video. To keep in mind guys, I do have a discount code with them down below. It's not affiliate, but it just gives you money off their website, and of course all the products I did use will also be listed and linked down below as well. I will also leave a direct link to all the wee pieces of jewellery I also showed you in today's video as well, just in case you're really interested in them. But other than that guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.